PJ, Lindsay, what comes to mind when I say CWABs?
Like a new dance move, a candy bar.
Oh, yeah?
CWAB.
CWAB. I think of something like maybe, an acronym for an old plane that they use in World War II or something like that. There goes a CWAB.
Yeah, or like a toddler
or a
who's
Navy
trying
term.
to say something.
A toddler trying to say something else.
Okay.
Okay, well, what are you referring to?
Well, you and I were recently talking to Gordon and Angela of Truck Camper Magazine fame, and in our conversation, this term came up, CWABs. And I thought, well, that's kind of fun to say. Turns out it stands for, it's an acronym, it's CWOBS, right? So CWOBS, it's not like crying while out with bowel syndrome or anything like that. It stands for Campers Without Bathrooms.
Now, is this an official term? Just
I
checking.
don't know if it is, but they said it enough that it became an official term in my mind.
Yeah, because that is their term.
It's fun to say, right?
It is fun to say, I have to tell you.
Where does the S come from?
If you're talking about a category, not just one camper.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is a category. CWABs.
Oh, these are the CWABs.
Yeah, these are the CWABs.
Okay.
So
Is that what we're talking about today?
Yeah, so
campers that don't have bathrooms.
Yeah, besides being a funny acronym, I think it's a larger discussion in the RV market. Buyers and what have you.
There's probably a lot of people out there that don't realize there are a lot of campers, both trailers and truck campers, that are made without bathrooms.
Right.
On purpose.
What?
Why?
Not like, we forgot to put a bathroom in this one.
Oops.
So it's the what, the why, and the how that we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, let's do it. Welcome to the RV Small Talk podcast, where we talk about lightweight trailers, truck campers, and the people, places, and adventures that go right along with them. We are your hosts from Princess Craft RV. I am Clint.
I am PJ.
And I'm going to spend the rest of my life learning how to fly a CWAB.
A camper without a bathroom.
No, the vintage plane.
Yeah. It's an old biplane. You either wearing Depends or you're not.
What?
It depends.
I mean, it's a beautiful day out. It depends.
Okay.
So CWABs.
So can I ask?
They do this on purpose. They still make campers on purpose without bathroom facilities.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that's a question I think that comes up pretty often. And I think there's a crowd of people that are like, why would I need it?
Can I start the conversation with, I'd rather have a trailer without a bathroom?
See, I think
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, here it is. This is my first bullet point. Let me read it to you because I thought this was coming. Would you personally, given your current camping plans, destinations, activities, and companions, consider purchasing a camper that doesn't have a bathroom?
Yes.
Why?
Next.
No, I want to know. No.
Why?
No.
Because it's like the worst part of every trip is at the end, like you're already sad you're leaving. You're already annoyed because you have to pack everything up and then you have to dump your tanks. Like, how hard would it be to just go outside and pee? I mean, it's just not that hard. I don't know. I guess the way we grew up camping, like I don't know. It's not a weird thing. Is it kind of a pain in the ass? Yes.
Well, it depends on if you happen to squat over a prickly pear.
It's true. You need a flashlight.
Yeah, that's a painful thing.
If I'm weighing the the pains of camping, I feel like peeing outside is not as bad as dumping your tanks and making sure it's rinsed out and putting chemical in it. And then no matter what you do, there's always that smell, just kind of like a weird, I don't know, your camper has it too. Every camper I've ever been in has it.
Not mine.
Yes, because you don't have a bathroom.
I have a CWAB.
So I don't know. I just think it's not that big of a deal to not have a bathroom. Okay. I guess.
PJ, I'm going to bring this to you. WAB or CWAB? No. With WAB with a bathroom or WAB without a bathroom?
Okay, now you're getting too close.
Yeah, sorry. So with a bathroom or without a bathroom?
For me, when I'm camping, I will go on record to say I could go either way.
Yes.
I
but
could go either way.
purchasing, let's say, slate clean.
Yeah,
let's
you have to
pretend
pay money for it.
Yeah. You don't have, let's pretend like you don't have a camper or two. Mm-hmm. But you're in the market. What are you looking for?
Well, can I say...
No, you can't waffle.
I can too. I am really good at it. I just
Andy
want to go on record.
From New Camp is calling me. Should we put him on
He
air?
has been calling me.
No.
Yes, let's put him on air.
Hey, Andy. I'll call you back later.
Okay. PJ, waffle away.
Well, I have to ask the question, do I get to camp by myself?
Okay,
No,
that's
it
part of my
says
question.
companions. It's really a yes or no answer.
It's a good question.
It depends on what companions.
The companions you go camping with.
If I've got little kids, sure, I can camp without a bathroom because in the middle of the night, they can pee outside. And during the day, they can walk to the bathroom that's, 4 campers down. I will say, if it's me and my husband camping, it's much better with a bathroom because we're middle of the night people. Mm-hmm. And that's where the line is for me. When I was younger, middle of the night didn't matter because I slept through the night. Neither one of us sleep through the night anymore.
Okay.
Ever.
So is that how I know I'm old? I'll need a bathroom in my camper.
No, you'll just not sleep through the night. The bathroom part is optional still, but it's just much more convenient because during the day, yeah, I'm just fine going to the campground bathroom.
Yeah.
But at night, I want a bathroom.
Okay.
So why did you not get a bathroom? Is it just because the trailer that actually fit your needs didn't happen to not have a bathroom? Or would you if you could have your camper with a little tiny bathroom in it like mine, would you want that?
I think right here, right now, today, I would go for an option with the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Yeah, no.
Whoa.
You wouldn't
Because
expect it, right?
of the kids.
I wouldn't.
Just the kids?
Yeah, I think it's, because of the kids. As you know, I have an Intech Discover, which is a non-bathroom kind of box toy hauler sort of thing. And we do, depending on what type of camping we're doing. If we're doing a park that has a bathroom, whatever. Again, you can go to the campground bathroom, even in the middle of the night.
Right.
If it's off grid, then I take a porta potty and I set up this little curtain across the back and whatever, so that my wife and daughter, have some privacy and all that. I mean, my boy goes outside anyways.
Yeah.
But it's really just that little piece. I don't know. I do go back and forth. I waffle, but today I think I would go for, like, if I wanted the exact same trailer, pretty much, I'd get the Intech Explorer or Forge because it's the same thing with a bathroom.
It's convenience.
Yeah, it really is convenience. And there's nothing wrong with it. If I were doing what my dream is always the off-grid stuff, the BLM land, there is no parking pad, it's not level, all that mess, then 100% it would be my trailer does not have a bathroom on board. However, all of our friends who have truck campers and do BLM camping, they have mega campers with some of them even dry baths. They have toilet and shower facilities.
So does the Forge have a cassette toilet? Because when we're talking about having a bathroom, Lindsay's talking about the dump stations. If you have a cassette toilet, it's super easy.
Nope, you still have to dump it. I'm done.
You still have to dump it. You slide it out and dump it. It's no big deal.
Well, you just hook up a tube
Seriously.
and open a slot. It's no big deal. I mean, that's how it's true, right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
You just, you twist a hose on and then you just open it and then you just let it go down the hole. So it's not hard.
Except for when yours smelled really, really bad and it took us 4 hours to clean it.
But then, there's still other steps. It's really, I do think a cassette toilet is easier and less work to dump, but I'd rather have nothing.
Interesting.
Now
you should trade with Clint.
No, I haul motorcycles and stuff.
I don't want his camper.
But
Everybody's
you also
knowing that.
don't really use your bathroom in yours when you use your trailer, and it has a full shower facility, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So you're basically using a camper with a bathroom as if it were not. So it's just wasted space.
Yeah, we do use it for
shower.
middle of the night.
Okay.
We don't ever shower.
You don't? Okay.
Nice. You don't shower when you're camping.
We don't.
Does this
There's
line...
no crying in
we
baseball.
just don't shower.
Yeah, they just don't shower.
Does this really kind of divide pretty clearly along the lines of what type of location people are camping?
No.
You think?
No.
No?
I think there is a slice of people who just don't want to mess with it.
Complexity.
And don't care.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I haven't read all your really, really awesome notes here.
Uh-huh.
I commend you. But what trailers don't have bathrooms? I mean, you're not going to find a 25-foot bunkhouse without a bathroom.
Yeah, that's
It
pretty
doesn't
rare.
exist.
But the small teardrop trailers, the
Smallers, your toy haulers,
Right.
lots of truck campers
yeah, a good
don't have
percentage of those.
bathrooms. A-liners don't have
Oh,
bathrooms.
not all of them, correct?
Teardrops,
Yeah.
the small teardrops, and
Overlanding rigs, the off-road trailers, they
Yeah.
often do not, or almost entirely do not.
so I would say
smallest.
most of the trailers without a bathroom are under 20 feet in length. That's a pretty small trailer.
Yeah.
Although, how long is a Discover? Maybe 20, maybe a little over 20
I think it's like right at 18
to 20.
tip to tail.
So, yeah, maybe once you get below 20 foot, the space is at a premium. So, if there are people who don't want a bathroom, you have a lot more trailer and a lot more ways to lay it out,
Right.
and you can fit other amenities in it. I mean, is it a thing to ask people, do you want a trailer without a kitchen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you want a trailer with a bathroom and no kitchen?
Somebody would. I do not. Maybe.
Somebody would.
That would be
a
a weird one. However,
it would be weird.
I think it's. I mean, when you're getting into the smaller trailers, oftentimes those people are maybe bringing their Coleman stove or their black stone griddle.
Yeah, a trailer without a bathroom or a kitchen is
Is a
truly
cargo
a
trailer.
box. Yeah. But I mean, what about the tag special editions they did?
That
They expected you to bring your own burner.
It didn't
your
have
own
a
stove.
kitchen or
Yeah.
anything.
You
It's
bring
just
a
a
jug
bed.
of water.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And those things sold.
oh yeah, eventually.
Andy's listening.
Eventually,
They sold.
they sold.
Well, and there's a whole
Somebody
group of
bought
people
'em.
who buy some of the the Intech Chase
Yeah.
Okay.
or the Intech Pursue, but they immediately take the outdoor kitchen elements out and use it just for rolling storage.
All right. Let's head back to the bathrooms here.
Okay, so is a toilet?
Do I have to? Do
Is
you
it-
have to go to the bathroom?
Eventually, I will have to.
I guess the next bullet question here is a toilet enough?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. However, okay, I say that, but when we're at rallies and someone needs to take a shower, they want to take a shower in my trailer.
Well, you got a fancy
Yeah, because
shower.
yours is the best shower.
It's just a shower.
It's a
But
nice just
I
the
will
shower.
say, when we're at the rally, we're not really camping, right? I have to be around other people and look presentable. If I was actually camping, I mean,
it's just like an day at work.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go like at
I got
least 4 days without showering,
Well, to me, it depends on what I'm doing.
and then if I have to camp longer than that, just camp by water or find a shower.
Yeah. Well,
Outside, I have outside shower.
If I'm sliding down the sand dunes, I might want to shower. You know, if I am kayaking and I end up slugging through the muck, I might want to rinse off. So there are times when I do want to shower, but yeah, I think my first reaction is I don't necessarily need a shower, but mine gets used a lot. A lot.
Yeah, not by you.
Well, by me too. Because I go in and I use the shower. It's
Is there?
because it's there, so I'll go take a shower.
Yeah.
It's lovely, actually.
We have customers who come through the door often, sometimes, and they come in, and one of the early questions as our sales guys are trying to figure out who this customer is, what their camping philosophy is, what they want to do is, so what do you need? What are you looking for? Do you need a bathroom, a shower, wet bath, dry bath, that sort of stuff? What percentage of people are just shocked? They scoff. They're taken aback by the notion that there are options for them out there that don't have a bathroom.
I don't think that many, because when I hear the salespeople ask that question, it's always someone who comes in and says, you know, I can only pull 3,000 pounds, or I want something really small I can fit in the garage. Like when you start with those questions, the first question the salespeople ask is, do you need a bathroom or no? Because that's the line, right? Between between you have two options or you have like a ton of options.
Right.
Because, so, I mean, I don't know. They're not going to ask that question to somebody who's like, I'm looking for a bunkhouse. Do you need a bathroom? You're like, well,
we specialize in small trailers here. We love our niche products and whatnot. So we specialize in really small, quirky things. And then we specialize in truck campers, which is about 50-50 split kind of on this. But what do you think happens on other sales lots where they maybe focus on the big bunkhouses and fifth
they
wheels? They
probably don't talk about bathrooms as much as we
because
do.
it's more of a given?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
We talk about bathrooms a lot here at the dealership. It's really kind of an odd thing.
We have a lot of potty humor around here.
It's true.
And we have to, and we learn a lot about customers. They're like, okay, well, I don't have very much knee room when I sit down here, or I need a little more width on the side of this because it's too tight.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. And you get the customers that want to try them all to be sure they fit well. Or
let's hold on.
I can't.
By try them all, we mean just sit, fit.
Yes.
Not necessarily try them all.
It is a test fit. But still, if you have a guy, particularly the guys, I don't think I've ever had a woman do it, I'll have to say. And I've been doing this a long time. But when you have a guy that is test fitting every bathroom you go into, it's kind of weird.
Is it?
No, I do think people need to step in the shower just to be sure the height is okay if they're taller than me, which is pretty much 90% of humanity.
So this is one thing that's happened to me. When we had a rental fleet, I would take out, it was before I had the trailer I have, and we had the R-Pods or whatever. I took the R-Pod out, I think 5 times, and it had a bathroom, and I couldn't stand or sit in that R-Pod bathroom because I'm 6'4". No, I couldn't. Like my knees would hit the wall before I could get all the way to seated position, and I could not stand. I honestly stood in an open doorway to get the distance.
I don't even want to know anymore.
I'm telling you, it happens. So I think that it might be a framing of what's the skeletal system going on there. How tall is he?
Yes, and I am probably just not very compassionate because I have never experienced anything like that, being 5 foot tall.
When are you going to grow up?
Never. This is it.
This
is as up as I'm going to be.
Honestly, that's a good call. Don't grow up.
Yeah, this is as tall as I am going to be. So, all right. So we've got people who have to have a bathroom and some that can do without. You know, can you give me any kind of similarities between people who camp without a bathroom? Because I'm just thinking, people listening to this are going to be going, who does that?
Stereotypical kind of markers.
It must be young kids, or I don't know. Do you see a slot, a demographic that camps without a bathroom, that comes in here and says, I'm fine, I don't need a bathroom? I just
feel like simplicity.
Do you?
Simplicity seems to come to mind. People who value something that is either simple just from I don't want too much going on, or from a maintenance standpoint. I feel like simplicity is a word to throw at these guys.
I think it has to do, like, it's a hard line between like age, because you can, people say that all the time, like, oh, we used to tent camp, but now we need a bathroom, so we're looking for a trailer. And then the people who like to adventure versus camp, the off-roaders, the truck campers, the teardrop people. If you're going out in the middle of nowhere, you don't really want to mess with the bathroom. A lot of people don't. Right. But I feel like they're younger people.
I mean, the world's your toilet. I mean, oyster. I mean, toilet. Right?
I mean, there's more room in this world than there is in my black tank.
It's true.
What?
It's true.
Yeah.
I think people that come in, I don't know what you guys are saying, except for the thing that comes to mind to me is people who are tent campers who then say, we just want to get off the ground and we want some air conditioning.
Yeah.
They're the people who don't need a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people who would be tent campers if it wasn't 110 degrees out there.
Okay.
That's the people that I see that are like, I'm fine with it. I just need a basic place to get
Yeah.
off the ground. And that is what creates a space for the campers that don't have bathrooms and
And want it to be in their garage.
want it to be easy.
Right.
And a trailer is so much easier than a tent.
Right.
It takes time to set up a tent. And if it rains, it's really not fun.
I have said
in
this
a
over and over
tent.
again. What I like about our trailers in particular, and the ones that I've had from here, is I can arrive at a campsite and unlock my camp and start camping. And I like tent camping, but I actually require more time. If I'm tent camping, I
Less
want
time
more
setting
time.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's me too. And I haven't tent camped in probably 20 to 30 years, and it's not anything I miss. But I don't know. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want air conditioning.
Sure.
Yeah, or a furnace if I'm cold. I'm just wimpy like that,
Oh,
I guess.
you know what? I think you should try being wimpy at a higher altitude where it's cool in the daytime and you can have a little burner or fire.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah, be wimpy elsewhere.
Yeah, somewhere else. All this talk about trailers that don't have bathrooms. We happen to have a couple here that has a trailer without a bathroom. And, they're approaching older age and they were thinking they wanted something with a bathroom. So they're picking up their new truck camper today.
Oh, so you probably want to bring them on the microphones to ask them questions.
How would you like to see what they think about it?
I mean, real world experience. I like it.
All right, let's do it. So thank you, Becky and Jim, for talking to me because we had started a podcast and realized you guys were here and we wanted to get your opinion on this, okay?
Okay.
This is the age-old question when you're looking at a small trailer or truck camper. Do you want a bathroom or not? So we've already given our opinions. Now we want to hear what you think. Tell us your history with campers.
Very well. You want me to start?
Yep. Go ahead.
Our first camper is, and we still have it, a tag trailer, a tiny trailer. We saw it in Burnett, Texas, and we fell in love with them immediately. We have been camping all our lives, and we've been doing it in tents, on the ground. Then you get to wonderful cushion beds. And anyway, our last camping trip was to Philmont Scout Ranch with 7 Boy Scouts.
7 Boy Scouts. Wow.
We carried everything with us on our backpack, and if you were lucky, you got a little potty in the woods. So
Okay.
we decided we wanted a tiny trailer at least.
We came down from that and said, we're not sleeping on the ground again.
Yeah, that's it, huh?
That's it.
Now, you had your tag trailer, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So when you bought the tag trailer, were you tent camping?
we were tent camping, and yes, we had the choice of getting a tab, which would have had the bathroom in it. But we like to go back roads, 4x4 roads, and we have a Toyota Tacoma trailer, a truck, and we wanted something that we could drag behind that Tacoma without any difficulty. And a tab wouldn't have done it. A tab would not have taken the kind of brutal road conditions that we like to use. So we went with a tag, and we've got a little cartridge toilet that we've got a pop-up that you can put in there. We experienced last summer some wind conditions with that pop-up Julka tent. And anyway,
Did the tent blow down the road?
it didn't go down the road, but it blew over. It blew, and just putting it up and taking it down in high winds was a chore. We're 68. We're getting older. We wanted life easier. I don't know how much detail you want to get into, but
We take all the detail here. We are not shy.
I have to get up in the middle of the night. It is essential. I will always have to get up in the middle of the night. Getting outside when you like to camp out where the coyotes, the rattlesnakes, skunks.
Yeah, when it's dark,
When it's dark.
it's creepy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But nature will force you. So
And yes, and the nature outside
Right.
will always win, whether it's a creepy crawly, a stickly thing, or
It's raining. It's cold.
it's bear country. I mean, who knows?
Correct.
Okay.
anyway, that opened us up to the possibility of, yes, we'd like something with a restroom inside. We fell in love with the outside look of a Tacozilla. Now, that's a concept car. So we thought, concept car.
Right.
And we thought, oh, I'd love to see the inside of that. Well, you can't find one anywhere. There's no way to look at
Right,
it.
right.
So we started looking. And when we found the North Star with that pop-up, because having that roof pop up, so much easier to get down a road. with
Right.
wind and trees.
It's really
And
trees.
brush
You're
and
just a
everything.
lower profile.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
so when you are on these mountainous roads and the wind is coming sailing up these canyons, you want to not tilting so much. So, I mean, it ticked all the boxes. And then that bathroom.
Yeah.
That
Then the
bathroom and that North Star that we're getting is absolutely everything we could hope for.
Well,
Cartridge
to be
toilets.
fair, it's just a little bitty
It is
square
Yeah.
I mean,
with a cassette toilet.
That's
I mean,
true.
it is nothing fancy.
but cassette toilets, that is a game changer for me too. I do not want to ever deal with a black tank. I think that's nasty. But a
You know-
cartridge toilet, I can do that. I have done ours. We've got our cartridge toilet. What is the name of that? Anyway, I can't. Outcore cartridge toilet. We've been using that for the past few years, and it's no problem. You get in there, you hold your nose, you pour it in the toilet, and you go, this is okay. I can do this. I can do that. I'm tough.
I can do it. I can do it.
That's
I can
right.
do it.
That's right.
Am I done yet? Come on.
And then more importantly, she'll clean it.
Yeah, then I clean it.
Wait, now stop.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Don't just
She
stop.
loves that.
It matters.
She
No,
loves
Oh,
that.
yeah.
No, I don't love cleaning.
loves
I
cleaning?
love having a
Cassette
clean.
toilet.
That's
I have
true.
a
All
love
right, that's
cleaning.
true.
So yes, it was very important to us to have something indoors that we can stay clean, not difficult to use. Cartridge toilet, especially because you can take it out from the outside.
Yeah.
That thing never sees the interior of the camper at all. You stand there at a perfectly comfortable level and pull it out and roll it out of the way. So that informed our decision. We want to do this. In fact, he's been thinking about starting a video channel of our own, a YouTube
Oh, wonderful.
channel called Never Too Late. It's never too late to do this stuff. We're, like I said earlier, we're 68. We want to be continuing this up until, 90. As far
Till
as
we
we
can.
can, as far as we can. We do like to hike. We do like to camp out in the wilds. We do like to commune with nature. We want to be out there in the middle of it.
Just a little easier.
Yeah, and but we don't want to hurt ourselves to do it. We want to survive it.
Well, I should have talked to you guys and had you do the first part of the podcast because what we identified was exactly what you just said. Your previous tent campers, you didn't mind not having a bathroom, but now you've gotten older. You don't want to go outside in the middle of the night. The cassette toilet is easier. You don't have to do a dump station. And you want to not sleep on the ground. You want to go off road. You want to get out there on the more difficult terrain safely. And you're getting a little older.
Yeah, yeah.
So all of that is exactly what we tried to say. Okay, why do people go without a bathroom and then why do they all of a sudden decide they need it? So we had a very interesting conversation that slides right in there. And by the way, we know lots of people over 70 with campers. So
us.
you need to check in with us. We can hook you up with all kinds of folks who are camping in their 70s
That's wonderful.
and their 80s.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, and it's wonderful. Yeah, you may have to adjust a few things, but all you do is adjust it and make it fit what you need. And I'm with you. We talked about that too in the first half. Getting up in the middle of the night is the reason
Oh, yeah.
that we have to have a bathroom.
Exactly.
Yes, it's important. And I just have no interest in wandering around in the dark. And I don't want to be in a campsite with campers like all right
No,
next to
no,
me
no.
with the floodlights on all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I become a very angry camper if I am camping in a spot and the street lights and the floodlights in the campground
Yeah.
are in my windows
And
and
I
I
didn't-
can't kill them.
We didn't buy a camper or a trailer or anything to have the walls all around us. I do not want to look at walls. I want to have windows. One thing I love about my tag is that stargazer window. It's
Yes,
great. You just
isn't
lay
it
there at night
wonderful?
Going, that's gorgeous.
I know, and you can open it and feel the breeze, turn on the fan. I will tell you, if it was just me camping by myself, I might have a tag. I love sleeping in a tag. They're tiny, they're cozy.
Yes.
And
It's extremely popular with single women.
Yes.
It really is.
and you can put a porta potty in the corner of your tag
You
inside.
can do that. You can certainly do
Yeah.
that.
With two people, not so much.
No, it's tight, especially because we decided to go with the queen tag because we wanted something that wasn't any wider than the Tacoma, so that if the Tacoma can make it down the trail, the tag can.
Yeah.
So
Well, your truck camper is what you're moving to.
Yes.
And it is a basic combination wet bath, but it works and it'll do everything
it's
you
perfect.
want.
It's exactly what we
Yeah.
want. We're not, and we watch a lot of YouTube videos of people who actually live in. We're not doing that. We're not going to live in our camper. We're going to travel and have fun and go home and take a really good hot shower when we get home.
There you go.
That's the whole.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Now, Jim, if you're going to start this vlog or podcast, whatever it is, you must talk in these conversations sometimes.
Well, I know, but this has been kind of her direction, and so I let her go.
Great job. Great job, Becky.
Yeah.
because she is committed to it. So
Yeah.
I'm the cook.
But it was also his idea to go this way because
Yeah.
he got tired.
I got tired of
concerned.
fighting the wind. With the tag, to do what we want to do, you have to do the pop up in the back if you want to be out of the weather over the back of the kitchen area. And then again, we decided we wanted to again have a bathroom facility. Again, I don't, for a man, not as much of an issue. For a young woman,
He calls me a young woman.
that's right.
You are a young woman. There's lots of people
That's
out there
right.
older than you, Becky.
So that's when we began to look at, that's hard, but
Options.
options to do it. But we went to Arizona, out to
Monument Valley, which I recommend
and the
to
wind
everybody.
was screaming.
Yeah.
And I was having to put my shoulder against the leg of the pop up so I could tie it off to the tag, and then again setting the Joka up and getting the cartridge set, and then we had an on demand propane heater for the shower.
Right?
So we had it, but still, you're fighting the wind to get
And we
all of this
recommend
set
all
up.
those products. We think they were fantastic.
Yeah, they
And
worked.
So yeah.
But we've at the end of that one, just like we made that decision, we're not camping on the ground anymore. I went, I don't really want to be doing this all the time. 2-hour setup and so forth. It was comfortable. There's no issue there. It's comfortable, but it just took too much time. We want to spend the time,
We want to get there, pop up the legs, and then enjoy our
our time.
time.
You want something easier and you
Yeah.
don't want to fight the weather.
No.
Right.
And you don't want to go outside in the middle of the night.
No,
Nope.
no, that led us to the North Star. Excuse me.
Star. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I think that explains it. That is a perfect transition. And we have other people that we know of that have gone the other direction, where they have a trailer, it has a bathroom, they've got all kinds of amenities, they're traveling around, and all of a sudden, they don't want to mess with the repairs, they don't want to mess with the traveling. They want to go super simple and take short stints out into nature, and the rest of it's just they just want super easy.
Sure.
But I will tell you that's rare.
Yeah.
That's very rare when I see that happen. 90% of people who start out without a bathroom do exactly what you do.
Yeah.
They enjoy it until there's little pieces that you're like, yeah, don't want to do this anymore. So my hat's off to you.
Well, thanks.
Hey.
What would you say to somebody who is like, yeah, I'm thinking I want something small and easy, but my wife's really concerned about not having a bathroom. What would you say?
Know what your needs are. I mean, and also you can try one. You can rent one.
Yeah.
For
that's true.
A weekend or week, and give it a shot. We knew what we and the tag fit us perfectly for a while and for a long time.
We've run that tag for 7 years. So
7 years. Wow. Are you going to keep it?
No, we're gonna. That's his job this summer to get the little things cleaned up on it and get it sold.
yeah,
So
but it was. I mean, we went all over the country
we've been
in that little tag.
Yeah.
we've enjoyed it thoroughly.
Well, it sounds like you guys have the jobs divided up, right? So you got the porta potty, you got the setup,
I got the setup.
yeah, and you got the cooking.
I got the cooking.
Yeah, his
Okay.
cooking's his job.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
It works out very, very well.
Hey, I will dump a cassette toilet if my husband will do absolutely everything else. And come to think of it, he pretty much does. So thank you very much, Richard. It works great for us too.
Yeah.
I will take that job. The rest of it, I'm not as good.
Yeah. No.
So that sounds wonderful. Well, tell me real quick where your next trip is.
Oh, very easy. We're heading to Big Bend on Monday to
On
celebrate
Monday?
our anniversary.
How many years?
47.
47 years.
Yep.
Well, congratulations. You guys have been great to chat with. I really appreciate you stopping what you're doing out there. I know you're picking up your camper today.
Yes.
It's so exciting.
I know.
And coming in here to chat with us because it just occurred to me, hey, wait, we could talk to these folks because they are doing exactly what we're talking about.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much and happy travels and happy anniversary.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you very much.
So, what do you think the psychology is out there? Obviously, we just did an interview and they told us what they're thinking about. But what is the psychology between the kind of teams? Because people kind of draw a line in the sand. I'm team bathroom or nothing, or I'm team no bathroom or nothing. What do you think? What is this?
CWAP.
Yeah, CWAP.
No, I think there's a group of people who just want to be adventurous and minimalistic until it's inconvenient.
Yeah. Do you think that it's kind of the age old story of us all trying to say that's not camping, that is camping, that's RVing, that is not RVing,
That's glamping.
right?
Oh no! Well, you are not an overlander.
We want to be identified with some group, so we kind of dress apart, play the part, and talk all the talking points.
Well, I hope that's not the case because I think people ought to change with the times, and what worked for you last week may not work next week. You know, move to whatever works for you. If you want to try something, try it. You can always switch back.
Yeah.
You can always move from a no bathroom to a bathroom.
Right.
You can do whatever you want for whatever adventure
Sure.
you want. So I just think we close this out with whether you're on the bathroom side or the no bathroom side, just go have an adventure. Everybody does it differently.
What a way to end it.
I know. I did pretty good, didn't
so
I?
inspired.
I wrapped it up.
Wow.
But that's how I feel,
Do we
really.
let her do that more often?
I know, yeah. Let her talk more? Is that what you're saying?
No, just that.
Just close it out?
Yeah. Well, let's do it.
PJ's end of the day thoughts.
Yes. In conclusion,
PJ's inspirations.
Well,
Bing.
I could talk about. Never mind.
everybody, thank you for joining us for this episode of the RV Small Talk podcast. You can check out the show notes at rvsmalltalk.com. We do record these in a video format, so you can look us up at RV Small Talk podcast on YouTube. And that's pretty much it. We'll be engaging on our socials a little bit more as well. So check us out on the Facebooks. There's actually only one site called Facebook, but you can check us out there. And you know what? Stay tuned. We're going to have more episodes, fun episodes, and interviews and all that coming up in the future. So do, in whatever podcast app you enjoy, subscribe and share. If you want to leave a review, the most powerful words come from you, but the most powerful place to leave them is Apple Podcasts. I don't know why, but you can go on any computer browser, look up Apple Podcasts, RV Small Talk, leave a review there. For some reason, the algorithms like it there the best.
Yay!
In the meantime, thank you so much, and we will see you next time.
Go camping.